Unless anyone else has any comments, I'll move on. Okay, thank you. Bob, you were talking earlier today about the always connected consumer. I guess as you mentioned, you're the second largest wireless chip supplier in the world. As I'm sure people know, ST is also large in consumer electronics, in automotive and industrial electronics. Given your size, you have the luxury of maybe being able to choose several core technologies. If you're a smaller IC design house here in Taiwan, what would your strategy be in terms of how you select which technologies and cores to license, which to use?
Well, I think ST, and the children knows, I was in the microprocessor business myself for more than 20 years. So developing CPU cores, so a variety of them. So for me, yeah, I think it's coming back.
Must be an Intel chip.
The battle on the mobile device was some time ago recognized by. It was won by ARM, of course. I think the CPU battle for the performance stakes is won by Intel. That battle is won. You know, all the other players are more or less marginalized. And I've developed everything from RISC cores to VLIW CPU cores in the past. I've been associated with it. So I think in mobile computing, and I use the word mobile computing as does Tudor, it's true for ST. That the ARM core is the winner. They may manage the development tools, the technology, and the architecture, and reduce our costs, and we can focus on the real value of the SoC, which may not be always the CPU, but we hope our CPU partner in this case is keeping up with performance and demands, which is what they do. And so for me, if I was a developer, of course, I'd join the ecosystem with Google systems, other OSs, of course. I'm not saying just Chrome, but ARM-based development tools are freely available, easier to access, and that's lowered their cost and made them more available. So engineers can still innovate. You know, performance is going up all the time. Peripherals are arriving everywhere. Like I said, cameras, digital cameras, MEMS devices, motion devices, touchscreen devices. So there's lots of ways of sensing the world and innovating on those platforms. And the CPU is just obviously one tool. One system, but if I had to bet on mobile computing, I would say today the winner has to be the ARM core or Cortex family, for sure. We're betting as a company. We're not looking anywhere else. We're not inventing anything internally. As regards CPU core development, we've reduced our investment in R&D and CPU development. In some areas we still have it for high performance areas, but it's research and development, of course. But in terms of mobile computing, ARM is the winner from our point of view. We're not an Intel manufacturer. We had a spat in the courts in '96, as you know, with Intel. But in their domain, everyone that's attacked Intel is dead. So on the PC domain, the CPU domain for motherboards, computing, desktop, and I think they're the undisputed leader without doubt. In the mobile domain, I think maybe the game's still open, but from our point of view today, the winner has been ARM.
Okay, I'm going to come back and actually be a defender of Intel in a few minutes' time, but I don't want to be too biased here. But before we do, just to finish up with Jeremy on the where we started was the translating what the customers need or what we think they need into a product. Because you sit at this crossroads in the value chain, you have to take what the customer requirements are in the consumer's own language, but equally you have to talk in a technical language to your component suppliers. And talking to you earlier, it's clear that cost and really just designing right down to what we need rather than adding anything superfluous is a critical need. How do you manage that process of both your customers' requirements and what you demand from the component supply chain?
大家看我坐的位置就知道哈，我在那个 supply chain 的当中啦哈，就是说我左边他们讲那些 IP 啊看不到的东西，跟这些客人在抱怨要的东西呢，我要把它做出一个大家看得到、摸得到又便宜又好用的东西了。所以我是从这么说了哈，我介绍两样东西，就是一个就是说 Pegatron 在做什么，那我为什么会坐在这个地方，而不是别人哈。那 Pegatron 是去年从华硕分出来，好，那大家知道说这个 PC 这个产业呢是越来越的不拉底了哈。那华硕做很多产品，那分出来之后是我们是负责做制造端，华硕是做品牌端。好，那我们公司大概6、7千亿的公司，也算蛮大的。 但是我们做的产品里面有多元化，有电视，有手机，有 desktop， 有 notebook， 有 MP3 player， 有 game console， 有 set-top box， 你想得到的电子产品我都做。但做一做，我发觉说，好像 value 会越来越低，就是加工嘛。所以，然后呢，我们又有做品牌的经验，那现在从华硕分出来，所以我们把我们自己定位成是 original idea manufacturing， 不是所谓的 ODM， 也不是 EMS。那 ODM、EMS 的差异，可能大家知道，就是说，一种是你自己有设计产品，然后你卖给你的客户，然后做一些修改，然后就上；另外一种就是说，客户 OEM 的话呢，就是客户有设计东西，我们拿来生产。那这些东西呢，其实创造力都不够，到最后呢，就会沦落到说，就是只有加工而已。那台湾其实在过去20几年来经济发展，其实加工是帮了很大的忙，但是加工其实的 value 会相当越来越低，因为大陆厂商然后更便宜的一些 manufacturer 会出来，所以我们正在往前端找说有没有更多附加价值的东西。既然我们有品牌的经验，所以我们就对客户的市场的那种 study 就相当的深入。客户要什么东西，然后呢，根据客户要的东西呢，客户可能有时候根本就不晓得自己要什么东西，他只是要我要便宜好用，他讲不出一个所以然出来，所以我们就会有很强大的一个在客户的需求端还有材料的运用端，我们花了很大的功夫。所以我是觉得总括一句话就是说，我们怎么样知道客户的需求，把客户的需求运用一些现有的一些 technology， 再加上客户需要的，我们归纳成客户可能就是要一个 plus 这个东西。什么叫 plus 呢？ Plus 就第一个就是 P 就是说价钱 price has to be as low as possible， 越便宜越好嘛，不管什么东西啦哈。那再来就是 L 是什么呢？ L 就是说它的外观 look has to be chic。像我们在做consumer 的产品，一样的东西越漂亮越小，摸起来感觉越好，那个就比较容易吸引人了。外观也是人家很注重的。那再来就是说，再就是 U， 什么叫 U 呢？就 usage。使用的 usage 一定要很 simple， 而且要 long battery life， 尤其对 mobile 的 device 而言那再下来就是说 S 是 service has no hassle， 我不好用的时候我就是要退货，我就是要换。那这些东西呢，加起来就是说从一开始的客户的想要的到他的 service 那一端，我们要想清楚。所以然后再连接到说我们在做的这些东西是我们的 core competence 在哪里，在软件上面，在硬件上面。再加上我们刚刚讲的，就是说 open 的 architecture， 那让我们在在中间 middle of 的 supply chain 呢，有更多的发挥的机会，不太像以前就是照做就好。现在呢，我们要发挥我们的长处，我们的 creativity， 去给客户他们很想要，但是可能根本就不知道要什么的东西。所以我们在过去的2-3年呢，在 ARM 平台上面，我们发挥了很多的想象的东西。所以现在可能大家有听到 smart book 这种，在报上常常看到 smart book。其实那个 smart book 呢，其实是在 smart book 这个字出来之前，我们已经就做好了 smart book， 在 CES 有参展了。假如说你们叫你们打个 Pekatron 那个 Google 一下的话，你们就会知道说 Pekatron 在 smart book 上面做了什么事情。那这个是在 smart book 这个名称被创造之前，我们就已经做出来了。那大概是这样子，谢谢。